Good afternoon on this nasty, cold, dreary day as we enjoy all of our hot drinks for probably the last time until November. Um, as I was been praying these past couple of weeks, there's an image of Moses that someone had given to me, and a parishioner had given to me, and always never really connected with the image of Moses. Moses was always just kind of this kind of prophetic, kind of outlandish character from the Old Testament. And it's not really until really diving into his life story and really meditating upon that these past couple of weeks, especially during the Lenten season, that I've discovered how important Moses is for our spiritual journey, especially as we journey with Jesus during this season of Lent. So we're going to be starting a four-part series called Jesus, the New Moses. That as we understand how Jesus frees us from slavery, we have to understand how he is the new Moses. The things that him and Moses had in common, the way that Moses freed his people from slavery in Egypt and brought them into the promised land. Jesus does the same thing for us during the season of Lent, and it brings us into Easter, brings us into resurrection. So for this weekend, I'd ask you, especially for the next 4 weekends, please bring your Bibles to Mass. In literature, we're going to do what's called a character analysis of the character of Moses. Please read Exodus chapters 1 and 2 for this weekend. So many times people say, well, Father, could you give us a heads up where we're going this weekend? So Exodus chapter 1 and 2, as we discover and we ask about the question, where did Moses come from? Who was he? Where did he come from? What set him up in order to do God's will? And it's going to shock you who Moses is, and that God chose him to do his will. So read Exodus chapter 1, verses 2 as we begin this new series, a four Sunday series called Jesus, the New Moses. This Sunday we'll focus on Moses. Where did he come from? So the first two chapters of Exodus. Next Sunday, we're going to be focusing on the encounter with God, Exodus chapters 3 and 4, how Moses encounters God. God gives him his name, which had never been given before, and it gives Moses a task for which Moses feels completely incompetent. The third Sunday will be freeing Israel, so Exodus 5 through 15, all of the 10 plagues that were brought up on Egypt, the obstinacy of Pharaoh's heart, and the Passover and the freeing of the Israelites from Egypt. And then finally, the fourth one is the desert. Moses is in the desert with the people for 40 years. And what we discover is that God has to prove himself over and over and over again, his love and his fidelity towards his people. And even then the people doubt. Even then Moses has his own doubts and his worries and his questions, and yet God still brings them to the promised land. And so I think when we delve into the story of Moses, we actually delve into our own lives and we come to understand who Jesus is and how he proves once and for all the love of the Father for us through his sacrifice on the cross. So I'm very excited about our new series, Jesus, the New Moses, that will be over the next 4 Sundays. Again, please read chapters 1 and 2 of Exodus. If you're feeling adventurous, please read the whole Torah. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. Those first 5 books that are so foundational for Jesus, for the Jews. And they really help us to understand what's going to be happening during the season of Lent and then leads us to Easter. So may God bless you. Stay warm, and I look forward to going over this new series with you, Jesus, the New Moses. God bless you.